My drive is just my passion for the game. It's what I love doing, it's what I love playing. I will always be the best that I can be.
She has that expectation for herself, and I think that's why she achieves so much.
It's definitely been a journey, and it's not stopping. She knows what she wants. She knows that it's not going to be an easy road, and so therefore she's going to have to put the work into it.
I want to be a professional soccer player. It's always been just, that's what I want to do, and nothing's going to stop me from reaching that goal. My name is Isabella Ballard, and I'm a soccer player. Begin. Begin. Back. Begin. I started playing soccer when I was about 4 years old. I love everything about it. When I'm on the field, I'm hyper-focused on what I have to do. I'm not just going out there to have fun. I have a goal set, and I need to reach that goal by the end of the game, session, or practice.
Now attack, attack. Yeah.
Yep. Begin.
Boom, boom. Yes. There you go.
There we go.
Started working with Bella when she was 7, and she's the kid I'm going to tell who's training too much. You know, on Bella's bad days, it's going to be just as good as someone else's good day. Come on. Check that angle. There you go.
Well, I think what separates Bella from her peers is the amount of work that she puts in and the quality of work that she puts in. Her work ethic scares me.
Begin. Yep. Back.
Where she is now, she's the player that you dump it to when you're under pressure. Where I want her to get is that fearful player as well, like that. She picks the ball and she's just gonna take your soul. Now get across, rip.
I would say I am a technical player. I always look to make the best of every situation, whether that's in a really tight spot with 3 players on me, or I have 10 yards of space.
A little bit lighter on that step. Don't smash that foot down. There you go. Can she be a professional player? Absolutely. But it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of discipline. Has she got all the attributes? Absolutely. Yeah, she can go far.
I am from Hawaii, but I mainly train in California. And the first time I actually thought about moving out to California for soccer, I was, I think, 8. That was when I saw a whole bunch of high-level players, and I said I wanted to be like them. I want to be even better than them. And I didn't see that happening in Hawaii because I wasn't really getting pushed. I was being told you're too small, you can't really play. So I asked my parents, and they said, let's try it out. Let's do this.
What a lot of people don't understand is Bella's mom, her grandparents, her sister, her bed is 3,000 miles away. And so Bella has sacrificed a lot for what she has gotten. But at the end of the day, she's happy, she loves doing it. We've never seen her be intimidated by anybody else to change who she is. I think that's the biggest thing of why we have given her the opportunity to do this and why she seeks it is because she's the one driving it.
My workout begins pretty early in the morning. I try and do some core, planks, push-ups, and sit-ups. And if I have time, I'll either do squats or lift rocks or weights. Go Kick Rocks is a slogan just my family and I use. It means just, I don't care what you say, I'm doing what I'm doing.
When she was in 2nd grade, their teacher made them write down what I want to be when I grow up. And she wrote professional soccer player. From that day, she's never wavered. And we started to see traits of waking up early, doing those extra sit-ups. That just doesn't happen.
The thing that separates Bella from other players at her age and ability level is she's self-reliant, and she's the kid who's going to get up at 6 a.m. to go and train.
I run out here on the canyons every so often because the surfaces are unpredictable, there's rocks everywhere, so I need to be able to adapt to my footing, I need to be able to shift my body in different ways, and I need to be able to move faster. You have to be able to work out when no one's watching, when you don't want to, because that's what's going to separate you from the next player. Nutrition is a big part of my game. It gives me energy, it helps me just be in the right mindset. Eating has definitely helped me on the field. Like if I eat something like a smoothie in the morning before practice, I feel just more energized, I feel just ready to go. I watch soccer in the morning with my dad just to start the day off right. I know the day's gonna be just full of soccer and just full of training, so I always want to start it off on the right foot and just get a feel of the game, watch it a little bit, and just take notes. I go to online school. I've been doing that since I've been in 5th grade. School is very important for me. I want to go to a top college and I want to play soccer there, so my academics need to be at the highest level they can be. And I have soccer in the afternoon, usually until 10, 11 at night.
Yes, step or scissor, good. Drag, finish. Make the chop, make it stop for a second. Like,
Okay.
instead of looking to just keep going forward, hit this part, stop it. And then see if you can do an in-out snake.
I met Chris in 2014 at a soccer camp. He was my coach and we just quickly bonded over soccer and the game. I've met so many people through traveling with soccer. I've met coaches, I've met new players, new friends, and it's just been amazing. Right now I'm working with Chris on movement off the ball, playing 1 and 2 touch, and beating players 1v1 and getting a shot on goal.
She's a phenomenal worker. I know for sure like 9 out of 9 kids that I trained would quit with doing the stuff that Bella would do. But Bella is like in her own category where she's not gonna quit and she's gonna keep working.
Training with a whole bunch of different coaches and teams definitely make me a well-rounded player.
Yeah, ready, go.
Yep.
Good. Head up, head up. Bella knows what she wants, and so because she knows what she wants, she knows what she has to do to get it, and that is, it's an everyday thing. She knows that when you step on the field, this needs to be your demeanor, this needs to be your work ethic, and you need to get results. Money, again, come on, again, yes.
Outside,
Good.
inside, back.
Good.
On the field, I'm really competitive. That really shines through both on and off, but on the field, I don't take anything from anybody, and I'm hyper-focused on winning and doing the best I can.
Good stuff. You done? It's 4.
It's not 4.
Yeah,
Do one more shooting drill.
one more shooting drill.
Soccer is a big part of my life, but it's not the only thing in it. It's definitely important to be a kid. So I think being able to bond with my family and my sister by doing other things is really important.
When they are together, we urge them, of course, to spend time. You know, you want that bond to be there.
You know, when she steps on the field, you know, she's definitely like work, but then can still, like, she knows when to sprinkle in her humor, so she still knows how to have fun with that.
You have to enjoy it. You can't just go through the motions and continue doing what you think you have to do. And that's what I love about soccer, is pushing myself and feeling exhausted after, but still wanting to go maybe 3 more reps.
Her situation is hard. I think back of when I was 13, 14 years old, and I don't think I could have handled this. You have to be built a certain way, and therefore that surprises me. It surprises and it also builds respect. She's pretty incredible.
A lot of people tell me just to slow down, take time off, but this is my passion. This is what I love to do.
He's very creative. He can kind of do things with the ball that a lot of kids can't.
You've got option A, B, or C, where you're expecting them to dribble or shoot, and then he'll do an option F.
Soccer's like the one thing you could just, get away from everything. Like if you have stress at home or homework or you're worried about a school project, soccer gives you that freedom to just, for those 2 hours a day, to get out and do what you want. My name's Phoenix Watkins. I'm 14 years old and I play soccer. I started playing soccer when I was about 2.
He was in his diapers and was kicking like a little
The
2-liter
2-liter.
thing of Pepsi around.
Super
and then,
good form.
Yeah, and then she showed me, she got the pictures developed and she showed me the pictures. I was like, dude, that guy's got good form. He had his head down, knee over the ball, had the little lean.
Well, Justin played soccer, so it's kind of a natural that Phoenix would play soccer.
I played high school soccer, and then after that I played adult leagues, and Phoenix was always around that.
So my previous club was LAFC. I played with them for 3 years, from my 2016 to this past year, and now I play on a Fram 04 team, and I'm playing high school varsity.
My name is Ryan McConnell. I'm the head varsity boys coach here at Isabella High School. I met Phoenix about a month ago in tryouts for the boys soccer team, and he ended up making my varsity team this year.
I wasn't expecting to make varsity as a freshman, but then once I just started training with them, trying out, I just got more and more comfortable.
He knows that he's going to benefit from this experience as well. Anytime you play as a 14-year-old against 16, 17, and 18-year-olds, you're going to make yourself better.
It's harder because a lot of obviously they're all bigger than me. A lot of them are pretty much almost grown adults, but it's good for me.
Phoenix playing high school soccer and club soccer, actually any other sport, is just gonna make them more well-rounded athlete, a more well-rounded person.
I make up the physical difference just by you have to be smarter with the ball. Like, you can't always try to outrace them or outbody them because they're bigger than you. They'll be faster, stronger, physically just better than you, so you have to move the ball quickly and get rid of it.
You know, he's not gonna be doing like all kinds of scissors and roulettes and stuff.
You can get some water and bring it over here.
But he will do the important thing where he'll pass the ball to your front foot.
I knew right away that his technical level was very, very high. His feet were really good. He could move the ball. He was smart. His soccer IQ was really, really high.
My game isn't really like the flashy type. It's more just get the ball, get rid of it, and move around and just provide an option for my teammates.
That's how he surprises people. He might not surprise you every minute of every game, but you watch enough games and you be like, there's something there.
He's got quick feet. He's got the quickest feet I've seen in a long time on a kid. And his speed is good too. He's got good acceleration. He's very good laterally. He can get side to side, and he's got a really good his first 3 steps are very fast, and that allows him to get by people. He's one of those kids that's very smart, so he knows when to hang on to the ball, when to get rid of the ball, and he plays simple. That's probably the biggest thing I saw him do was the fact he didn't try to dribble too much. He plays 1 and 2 touch. He makes the game very simple.
I think it's the IQ with him. Everybody can learn to be athletic. Work hard, get faster, lift weights, get stronger. But mentally, that's tough to teach.
It's constantly about the little things, right? It's not hold on to the ball too long. We don't need to take 6 touches. We need to take 2. And a lot of you guys are starting to figure out the system that we're going to try to play. Okay? And like I said, it takes time. It's not going to be done in a week or 2. All right, let's go. Bring it in. Good work today. Good session. Just keep working hard.
Brace on me. Brace on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Brace.
I wanted to play high school soccer because I think it's different from, club or academy. I just love the brotherhood of it. Like, you just have a lot of friends and stuff, and you meet people that you wouldn't otherwise meet. My parents are very important to me because they do everything for me. They take me to practice, everything, and it's, 4, 5 times a week.
He's a 3.5 to a 3.8. He has 2 Bs and the rest are As.
School is a big thing for me because if I don't do good in school, there is no soccer. My coach at my varsity high school really appreciates that because he also wants us to go to college, and if we can't get in through soccer, you have to get in somehow.
If you not do good in school, there's no soccer. So his grades are there because,
I can't do his homework.
Well, I'm usually behind on homework, so I get that done first because usually I'll come home from practice, go straight to sleep. But if I ever am caught up, I play video games like FIFA, Call of Duty, all the normal stuff, Fortnite, like everyone else.
The sky's the limit for him. I think he can play college soccer Division I level and possibly play pro. I mean, people don't understand how difficult it is. It's not easy. I mean, less than 1% of high school kids get a scholarship out of high school to play any kind of sport.
With Phoenix, I'm most proud too that he is a lot braver than I am. Especially, you notice it through the whole soccer thing. He's gone into tryouts without any hesitation where I would be terrified, and he will just go at it and, do what he does.
I've been doing this a long time. I can tell whether kids are going to go somewhere with this, and he's going to go somewhere with this, for sure.
In soccer, really, my main goal is just to make it professional, rather that's here in America or somewhere abroad.
I would like him to, help him with college and get an education and go past that. As long as he is happy, if he can play this as far as it will take him, then, we'll be there 100%.
It's hard to find good kids nowadays, and he's a good one. So I'm going to hang on to him for a while.
My goals are to become a professional soccer player like Carly Lloyd.
It's hard to find a kid in her age do the things she does.
She's not scared to playing with kids 2 years older than her.
She uses her speed and she has a lot of strength.
Her technique is fantastic. The way she controls the ball, she's moving, she can score a goal from any side, anywhere.
She is very creative on the field.
Her work ethic is impeccable.
She doesn't like to lose.
She don't stop. She's crazy for this game. She's dedicated and she deserves to be a professional player.
My name is Isabella. I'm 9 years old and I play soccer. I was about 4 years old when I started soccer.
We started taking her to Brazilian Touch with Claudio on Fridays, and she was catching on really quick. She was a quick learner, and then from there we went to doing private trainings. She was pretty good. She was a little bit advanced for her age. Well, they do a lot of running, a lot of conditioning. That's just the way that she is. She's always active.
Don't hit the cone. Nice. Now shoot. Very good. Usually people come to my private training. It's like people expect kicking the ball, do the physical running. We don't do that. That's the common first thing we can fix it. That's the timing and the person, and the player, and the coordination.
Oh, very good.
On the field, especially for girls, there's a lot of more challenges because they think that they have to take it easy on them. They have to work twice as hard to be noticed. I take her to all these other extra trainings to be able to keep up with the rest of the players.
Ginga is created by the Brazilian, in Africa people, but they're now introducing soccer. It's amazing because this is the way you do it, the little dance and the ball, and you make it different. So I don't know if it's right to use this word, but you make people look stupid when you do it. You don't know what size the people go. And so you do a little Ginga in any game, so you're definitely special.
Futsal is more of a fast-paced game. You have to be able to beat the one-on-one, and it makes the player be more creative on the field. You have to use your skills.
It helped with my dribbling because it's not like a huge field. It's a little smaller.
I recommend everybody, especially if you're little, should play futsal because futsal definitely will help you for outdoor.
Nice.
Bringing it outdoor, it makes you more of a faster player, making quicker decisions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one was for indoor. It was first place. 6, 7.
I wanted her to be more challenged. She's always said she wants to, be a professional soccer player. Told her that it comes with hard work.
8, 9, 10.
So which one's your proudest medal you've received?
This one. This was from the regionals with the United Futsal Champion team. What I loved about the tournament, I was the top scorer. I had 16 goals. My favorite player is Carly Lloyd. I look up to her because she shoots a lot. 11, 12, 13, 14. This one was with the girls who were 2 years older than me with Chicago Fire. 15, 16, 17.
Nice.
Yeah, that's all.
I'm proud of her no matter what because she's my daughter. The way that she can handle this busy schedule to school and the homework and then coming home and doing her lunch is ready so we can start going to practice and then jumping from one practice to the other.
When you get to the top, do a pullback, pass it back between both cones. Ready? Go! My name is Presi Hutron. I coach for Eclipse Select Soccer Club. Isabella came this past fall. Some of the kids she's playing with could be 3 grade years above her. So we actually had a couple of tournaments in the summer. She did so well that it was hard to take her off the field. I think that has to do because of her high IQ in soccer. I think she's able to evaluate her opponent based on size, and she makes it up with her speed and just reading the game very well. I think that's what actually makes a big difference between her game and any other player, not female or male, is just the way she thinks.
She has the ball skills to move around the players, and she has a lot of strength. She keeps up with all of the other boys in our team.
In the boys team, I am the youngest. When you play older, it gets a little harder because they've been training a lot. It's more of a challenge.
So today at practice, we worked on our first touch and receiving, as well as implementing a skill to get past the defender. We worked on 1v1s. She's here to work, listens, doesn't give you any issues. One of the things that the other boys like about her is that she actually leads by example.
She fits in a lot. When there's breakaway, she always steals the ball from the boys.
She has a real busy schedule. A lot of people tell me that I push her too hard. I see that she loves the game, so I'm simply trying to help her and guiding her through her journey. This is why I'm always providing her with extra challenges, pushing her and keeping her up above her age group, and that way she sees that nothing is going to come easy in life.
I go to 2 practices because I want to. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law.
Being a Girl Scout has helped Isabella be a better athlete in the sense that she likes to be involved. So she'll go above and beyond in her everyday activities. It makes her willing to share more, so making her a better team player, knowing how to interact with different girls, different types of people. She's doing great. She's super outgoing. She always comes with a good attitude, ready to participate whenever we ask. Her hand is the first one that goes up. She's a joy to have around.
I like going to Girl Scouts because it's a little different than soccer. I get to make friends, and in Girl Scouts, it's nice and not rough in soccer.
I would like for her to continue with her dream, hopefully making it into the national team.
I think the parents push her the right direction, put good things in her brain home, like, hey, you need to do those things because it's important. I think it's like she has the natural love inside her. She's definitely going to be a professional.